Let's meet the starting lineup for Boston. At center, Clint.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight. Greg, center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Anthony Davis is out there with Paul George. Then there's Murray. Then there's Irving. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Davis. And the rejection by Giannis. And he's able to get it back. It's another look. And Irving finishes inside.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
And Fox gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Good on the triple.
3 points.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. It sounds like they, like everyone else, will try to prevent Kyrie Irving from getting into the lane. Coach told me Kyrie's a very good outside shooter. Where he really breaks you down is with the dribble drives. You have to put bodies between him and the basket. Kevin, it's a tall order for defenders to stay in front of him. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to George. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brown. Over George. And it's Brown missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Well, I love the fire right here that Fox is playing with. You sink 3, he's looking to come back and get you.
And the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Towns after the basket by Boston. Shoots over Capella. Towns, no luck. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Boston. 3-point lead. Outside Irving. On the shot clock. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And they pick up 2. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Fox finds Antetokounmpo. There's the lob to Brown. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Irving looking for an opening. It's hauled in by Giannis. Cleveland trails by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Brown drives in, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Some changes for Boston. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Pass to Brunson. McGee with the block, and they'll keep possession. And here's Barnes for three, and another three for Cleveland.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now here's Johnson. Now Brunson. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Adams. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Rubio. Last season's performance for him. Put up 8 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Boston trailing. Johnson right side. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, shot to stop the run, and then Johnson with the dunk.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Rozier into the lane, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Brunson, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Brunson. Here's Barnes. One second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. The hunger to improve defines all competitors. And Ricky Rubio expressing that sentiment.
We want more, and we don't.
Well, Greg, he feels this team has plenty of untapped potential.
And I don't doubt it. And can Rubio improve? It's certainly very steady throughout his career, but is there another level he can get to?
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Boston, DeJounte Murray is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Capella in at the center. Halliburton against Irving. Giannis left side. That one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
Well, when he was a skinny kid, defenders would always try to get physical with Giannis. That changed pretty quick. Doesn't work so well anymore.
The 10-footer. And it's Boston with another.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Davis Davis sends it back.
Well, that reach is so dangerous. He uses it so well.
Shoots over Fox. Shoots a fader. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Well, the touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
Towns sets the pick for Fox. To the inside, and stolen by Murray. Loads it up for Davis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Oh, man, he just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. It looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Fox. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Outside, George. Irving against Towns. And they take the lead. Irving's got 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fox finds Giannis. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rozier, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ricky Rubio comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Ball's checked in for Boston. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by Towns. Rubio's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. Rozier against Irving. The kick out to Ball. George looking over the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Davis. And another basket for Boston.
But they set up AD well there, able to send up a confident shot almost the instant the ball gets to him.
Rubio, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Davis with a screen on Rozier. Nobody near Irving. And another basket for Boston.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Rubio, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Spins. Can't convert off the spin.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line.
Anthony Davis.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. JaVale McGee's checked in for Towns. Barnes comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Kuminga's subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And then for Boston, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for George. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Irving. Here's Barnes. Basket counts. Barnes has got 5 now.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Barnes against Davis. That shot off. And Cleveland the other way now. Rozier kicks to Rubio. Dishes it to Barnes. And the pass to Rozier. Another three for Cleveland.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That offseason work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Pass to Brunson. And here is Davis. And he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Boston leads by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
And now back to that first half. As for the job Kyrie Irving did, pretty astounding stuff.
He's been excellent so far.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Jaylen Brown out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and continue.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Shot clock at 6. Murray against Fox.
Fox causes some problems defensively here. They're using his instincts on that play.
He takes it in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there. This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Fox passes to Brown. Six on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. Irving with it. Halliburton picks him up. Irving passes to Davis. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Towns, a screen on Murray. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Murray against Fox. Irving kicks to Capella. Murray, the pass to Davis. To the middle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You love it when a star player like Anthony Davis is willing to share the ball and find a teammate.
Fox passes to Giannis. And Davis sends it back. And he stays with it. Outside Fox. And the layup falls. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Clock's getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Here's Irving, and again it's Boston converting. Cleveland trails by 3. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Johnson, he's checked in for Davis. And to Kumbo.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
Halliburton against Irving. Over Halliburton. And again, it's Boston converting. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's got him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Capella sets a screen for Irving. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Boston. Ball comes in for DeJounte Murray. Boston with the ball. Adams with the screen on Rubio. Ball to pass to Adams.
Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Team. To Barnes. Over Johnson. The rebound by Steven Adams. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And here's George for 3. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. McGee is screen on Johnson. Here's Barnes. And again, it's Cleveland.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Irving against Rozier. Adams sets the pick for Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take a charge.
Some changes for Boston. Johnson's checked in for George, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Irving. Cleveland trails by 3. Rubio the pass to Kuminga. Passes to McGee. Over Johnson. Misses off the right iron. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And he comes up with the deuce. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
Yeah, that 265 pounds out there, it's pretty solid, a wrecking ball.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's McGee with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Brunson the pass the ball. Feeds to Adams. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Barnes looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Boston on top, up 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Johnson on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. We've got Murray. Davis is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Irving. And it's George in at the 3 spot.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Brown with it, picked up by Davis. Unloads. And that one goes long. Boston leading by 5. Low block shot on the way. And yes, it's good.
It's exactly the shot they're looking for.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. They get it again. Second chance effort. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his first bucket in this one.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Here's George. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is kept back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Fox.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
The shot by George, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Fox against Davis. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Here's Irving. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Towns, a screen on Murray. Fox, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brown against George. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Davis setting the pick for Murray. Here he goes. Over Giannis. Murray, no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Irving up top. He's covered by Halliburton. And taken away by Brown. Now Cleveland moving it up. Outside Fox. Brown against Irving. It's Brown with the drive, and Davis sends it back. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
2 minutes remaining.
Davis with a screen on Brown. Into the lane. Fox with the steal. Over in the corner, Brown to take the lead, and Davis sends it back. Halliburton against Irving. Pass to George. Fires it up. And good. He nails it. And Boston leads by 2. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Boston.
You've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
On the wing, Irving. Pocket 6. From 13, chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 19 points.
And it takes a bit of pressure off Kyrie when someone else creates for him.
Brown feeling out a bit. Outside, Fox. Halliburton on the wing. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. Irving with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Irving kicks to George. Davis against Halliburton. Fader on the way. And the shot no good. A bit short. Timeout called. Cleveland. It's tied at 67. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
The bottom section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Get ready for the Gear Squad.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. George against Brown. To take the lead. Buries the triple.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Get ready for the Gear Squad.
Irving for three. Oh, and he got it! Yes!
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a three to extend the game, and the young fellas delivered.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Halliburton. Barnes out there with Kuminga. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Fox in at the one spot. 5 to shoot, and stolen by Barnes. Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Fox. Excellent D there from Ball. Boston shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. A nice shot by Irving.
And watch how this kind of scoring output for Kyrie Irving impacts the rest of his teammates. Everyone else starts to feel hot.
Get ready for the Gear Squad.
Boston making a switch here. George is checked in. Ball against Fox. Five on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Here's Barnes. Rebound, Boston. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to George. Here's Davis. Right wing. Ball with a wide open look. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead. Fox against Ball. Fox, no good. Left side, Ball. Inside. McGee with the block. Barnes outside. To the paint. Pass to Fox. Fires for 3. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Loads it up for Davis. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Fox. And another miss by Cleveland. Fox against George. So we see Boston get the win here. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. Both teams, I felt like gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge report. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.